Yeah, man, say all praises and honor to your how, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakakadash. And double honors to your pastors and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers who out there push his throat. In all sincerity and in all honesty, this is a brother from Jamaica Camp, Yashamai.
I war.
Shapal. And today one of my video on World War 3. Should basically world for the war, to end all war. You see, this third world war destruction. Because for this third world war destruction, there's going to be no more war. You see, so we're seeing a lot of moves they make right now in the Middle East. You see Donald Trump, you know, sending certain basically making certain statements about even Iran. And according to Bible prophecy, Iran is one of the key nation, you know, basically kickstart this third world war destruction. And we see how, you know, things get eaten up in the Middle East. You see, going back to January with they kill Iran general.
Soleimani, yeah.
And from that, you know, so things still hot. You see, it might not show in these mainstream media, but things still are going. You see, because, you know, Lord, the how about Shemir Shai said, I basically bring all these nations here. Yeah, in the Middle East, because this is the way this third world war destruction will start. You see, I can't Bible prophecy.
And basically, this is one of where the scripture says, the day of the Lord will come like a thief. The day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night. You know, upon these people, man, because hey, a lot of people not seeing what's going on in the news behind the whole COVID-19 thing we're going right now. So, because the news is all about COVID-19, man. That's why a lot of we must watch.
As well as pray.
As well as pray. See? So that these things will come upon us, man.
It's sudden.
Yeah? It says, it's an article from RT News published the 22nd of April. That's basically today. 2020, year of prophecy. It says Trump instructs U.S. Navy to shoot down and destroy all Iranian gunboats that harass our ships at sea.
You know, Donald Trump's a proud man. See, people say, can bring out tobacco from here? Tobacco 2 and 5. 2 and 5.
Habakkuk 2 verse 5.
What?
So because he transgressed, ye also, Habakkuk 2 and 5, ye also because he transgressed by wine, is a proud man.
Talking about the so-called white man here. Like for example, now Donald Trump. He's a proud, very proud man here.
Pride, man.
See,
pride out.
Deceive him, can.
So as a proud man, so neither keep it at home.
Neither keep it at home here. You see, because they basically stay in the country, they everybody business here. That's how America roll. They the police for the hurt. You know, in the Middle East, run things in the Middle East. You see me, over the Western world. You see me, the folk they want to control everything here.
Which is right, man.
You see, best to America as well there. I'm already hurt. But we live in a time now, you know, when all these nations now, you know, they're fed up on them tired of America. And America ways and America policies. It translated by wine, by philosophy, like democracy. You know, for them way, if you don't follow for them way, you get destroyed. That's how America roll you. Go on.
So, we need to keep it at home.
We need to keep it at home, go on.
Who enlarge it his desire as hell, and is as death and cannot be satisfied.
And is as death and cannot be satisfied. So so-called white people, I'm sure the Edomites, cannot be satisfied. Right?
But gather unto him all nations.
But then gather unto them all nations. You have all different nations, you know, come to basically America to live. You see it, what?
And heap it unto him all people.
And heap it unto him all people.
Can.
What? The scripture.
It says,
what the article mean?
Says, back to the article here, it says President Donald Trump has ordered the U.S. Navy to shoot down and destroy Iranian gunboats should they harass American vessels at sea. His declaration came after a confrontation in the Persian Gulf.
And really and truly, this is basically this way Donald Trump has said now, this is about shoot down anyone at Iran basically boat. Is it like if they do that now, Russia are going to basically back Iran because according to Bible prophecy, Russians are going to basically be a guard to Iran. So like one time America going to do certain things to certain countries, you know, and not come out of it. You see, Iran, our key nation, is a kick start this third world war destruction, and Russia going to basically protect Iran. See, according to the Bible prophecy. Go on, brother.
It's Ezekiel 38 and verse 1.
Go on.
So the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog.
And modern day Gogs are basically Russians because they build the land basically at Gogs. You know, the original Gogs then go back to Japhet. You see, but Russians which are basically also Edomites, you know, living in the land of basically Gogs today. You see, we know in Russia. So you're supposed to set thy face against
Set thy face against Gog,
against Gog, the land of Magog, one.
the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal,
One.
and prophesy against him.
And prophesy against him. So we're supposed to prophesy against the Russian them also. Is it one?
And say, thus saith the Lord God, behold, I am against thee, O Gog,
God.
chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
Because even if I turn the Russians them back and put hooks into their jaws, turn them back to them whole way. See, Russian basically, President Putin, try to basically build back this whole Soviet Union. You see, because the Lord want to put a spirit upon him. You see, because he might go basically lead out all his nations to come against America. You see, the super to them as well. The kings that he meets. It's the mother they meets. It's the Putin today. Go on.
So, I am against thee, O Gog, chief prince of Meshach and Tubal,
Gone.
and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws,
Gone.
and I will bring thee forth and all thine armies,
So even if I say I'm going to bring the Russians forth and all his armies.
horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
Because America, Donald Trump now, I said tell they basically ship basically destroy anyone Iran vessels and them basically see. But guess what? Russia, I go back Iran. You see, scripture basically mention about Russia, I go back Iran. You see, my brother are getting out. So America say now like Iran and back it. You see me, Russia, the Russians are basically invest a lot of things in Iran. You see, ultimately go back to a Bible prophecy. You see, go on, brother.
And I will bring thee forth and all thine armies, horses and horsemen,
Go on.
all of them clothed with
All sort of armor.
all sort of armor, even a great company.
Even a great company. So Russia them are basically come together, with all these nations according to Bible prophecy. As you say, even with a great company. I have a scripture in Jeremiah, I think Jeremiah 49 and 31. You can bring up that, brother. You can fast.
This is Jeremiah 49
And verse 31.
and verse 31. It says, arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation,
Which is America, wealthy nation. One.
that dwelleth without care,
That
saith the Lord of hosts.
without care. You see, because the average people in America right now, them dwell without care because them feel somehow, no country could not can invade America. Because in America, destroying a lot of countries over the years, now all know they don't get a lick. And Pearl Harbor was a planting, You see, so them feel somehow no other nation can invade America, basically destroy America. And the whole 9/11 thing was an inside job. So you must get it to the wealthy nation without care.
Without care, saith the
One.
Lord, which have neither gate nor bars,
One.
which dwell alone.
Which dwell alone, because ultimately America going to dwell alone. Them and them so-called Jews that go left. Because all America allies going to turn from America, and turn on the Russian side. You see, I can't to Bible prophecy because you say, dwell alone. So they're going to left alone. All these nations are going to turn from America and then turn against America. You see, people say even the beast, stand on the beast, that the EU nations shall hate the war and burn her with fire. So even these EU nations, in league with America now, are going to turn from America. What? Yeah.
So Revelation 17 and verse. So Revelation 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast,
Son,
these shall eat the whore,
talking about these EU nations, you want?
and shall make and shall make her desolate.
And shall make her desolate. So the 10 horns upon the beast, so the beast are basically NATO. These shall eat the whore and shall make her desolate. And who is the whore? America. Is that harlot, the mother of harlot? The scripture refer to you. One.
And naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
This is also a Bible prophecy. So even these EU nations, are going to turn from America. And also shoot ICBM missile on America. Because you say, burn them with
fire, man.
Talking about the ICBM missiles, we're going to basically burn them of America.
It says, for Yahweh Hashem Yoshai had put it in their hearts to fulfill his will
Con.
and to agree and give their kingdoms unto the beast until the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua shall be fulfilled.
Con. What? Back to the scripture, brother.
So back in Ezekiel 38, let's start back at verse 4. So I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields. All these army will come together with the Russians. Them. Is if they come against America. Go on. Ultimately, go on.
All of them handling swords. Persia.
Persia. That's what we want to get to. Persia. That's Iran today. So Russia going to be a guard unto Persia. Shall basically Iran, number one. Persia, go on. Ethiopia, go on.
And Libya with them.
And Libya with them. And last year we see make a lot of deals, you know, with even these so-called African countries. Russia been making a lot of deals with these so-called African countries last year. So everything that are coming to play right now. You see me according to the Bible prophecy. So Russia been getting all these nations, you know, ready for this third world war destruction. You see, because all of them are come together with Russia basically destroy America, as according to the scripture, because America been destroying all these countries over the years. You see, now all of them going to come together along with Russia. I believe you have the president. When I tell him say you tell Donald Trump to keep your America and keep them South Africa.
Can.
You see, remember the statement there?
Can.
Go on.
So, and all of them with shields and helmets, Gomar, right, and all his bands, the host of Togomar up in North Quarter, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepare and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company, right, that are assembled unto thee.
Be thou prepare and prepare for thyself. What?
And be thou a guard unto them.
And be a guard unto them. So Russia will be a guard unto all these nations. So Persia, number one nation basically I mentioned. You see, Russia, Iran today. So all this talk of Donald Trump make, you see, if him attack Iran, Russia will basically live in Iran. You see, because Russia basically Iran back it. What?
And basically, just Russia to contend with, man. Just, I bring out this other article. It says this article from New York Times. Zine. It says basically U.S. warships enter dispute waters of South China Sea as tension with China escalate. The move comes as a war of words between the United States and China over the coronavirus pandemic intensifies. So, you know, so the words of war is that America blame China for the disease and China saw them and them still suffer, man, because so this is one of the things lead up to high tension and hot up the whole thing.
Yeah. Heat up the war, you know? Stir the world's war.
And basically America have to go to war because guess what? The economy is failing, man. The high we not time now where them high. The high market are crushing America. See? So basically the high market are crushing America, that means America economy is gonna die. See? So basically younger way to build, to get back the economy on track is to go to war, man. See? It says here, American warships have sailed into dispute waters in the South China Sea. See? According to a military analyst, heightening a standoff in the waterway. See? It says, and sharpening the rivalry between the United States and China, even as much of it says as much of the world is in lockdown because of the coronavirus. See? So the rest of the world in a lockdown now because of the coronavirus, and hey, this thing are going like it are going undercover. A lot of people not seeing what's going on here, man.
Because use this whole coronavirus thing scare basically, distract people from really take place, in the Middle East. See, when they use the media, you do that. You see, go on, brother.
It's Joel 3 and verse 1.
One.
So behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
Go on. Talking about the southern kingdom and northern kingdom, go on.
I will also gather all nations.
So if the Father will gather all nations, all these military, through the folk on the earth, basically gather and bring them in the Middle East. You see, around the Persian Gulf, you hear them, things that take place, you know, from last year, you know, around the Persian Gulf. You know, all the moves them that make, you know, playing, we call it again, June get shoot and all these things, yo, because it's been heating up over the years coming up, you know, to this time, and then you have this year now, in January, the Iranian general, you know, get put to death. So you really for the one that stir up this war in the Middle East, yo, because in the Middle East, around the Persian Gulf, how this third reservoir destruction going to kick off. See, yeah, well, last month, you have America, they send I think some warship to Venezuela. I call them, they must hold back because, you know, we see Maduro that prepare for them. Say Maduro must involve in some form of drugs things. And you know, you want to cut Maduro from long time.
So you can, because when you check it from how long this war have been prepared, man.
Can.
Alright, so it's and I will get all nations, right, and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So even if I say I'm going to get all these nations, all these military throughout the four corners of the earth and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, around the Persian Gulf in the Middle East. Yeah, what?
Right. And I will plead with them there for my people.
So even if I say I'm going to plead with them there for his people, which are the so-called Negroes today, Latinos and Native American Indian, go on.
Right. Right. And for my heritage Israel,
go on,
whom ye have scattered amongst the nation and parted my land.
So even if I'm going to bring get all these military, you know, through the four corners of the earth and bring them around the Persian Gulf, so they can destroy each other. What?
Verse 9 says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men of war. Let all the men of war draw near.
Let them come up. That's what right now. All these nations, you know, draw near right now in the Middle East, you see, because this is what Heavenly Father gonna judge all these heathen nations, you the Middle East. What?
Alright. So beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong.
What?
Let the weak say I'm strong.
People say let the weak say I'm strong. So even this small nation, you know, at one point in time now, the fear of America can run in upon them. You see, they don't fear America no more. You see, like for example, you have North Korea now, you know, have ICBM missile, you know, capability. You know? So certain nation, you know, they look up to America and they fear America. They don't really fear America because now they have bucket view and they have certain equipment now. So if America, China, them can, you know, can claim this defend themselves. We shouldn't say we can't really stand up to America, but bucket if they there. China basically North Korea bucket. Iran bucket basically Russia, yo. And people say Russia will be a guardian to these nations. What?
Assemble yourselves and come up, all ye heathens.
Assemble yourself, you and come up, all you heathens, all you heathen nations right across the world. Go on.
And gather yourself together round about Peter, cause the mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Go on. Talking about the angels. Go on.
Right. So let the heathens be wakened,
Go on.
and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Come up to what? The valley of Jehoshaphat. And Hebrew and Jehoshaphat. Yahweh's judgment. Where the Father going to judge all these nations. You know, for what them do to us as a nation. Go on.
For there I will sit to judge all nations round about.
Go on. The Father going to judge all these military, you know, in the Middle East. That's where these things been taking place in the Middle East, because Heavenly Father want to stir up all these nations and bring them up. You know, gather them in the Middle East so you can make them destroy each other. In the Middle East, around the Persian Gulf. What?
So put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
What?
Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fat is overflown, for the wickedness is great.
The so-called white man wickedness is great. So people say wickedness have what? Exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And their whole earthful works is basically fulfilled.
It's a multitude in the valley of decision.
Multitude in the valley of decision. The valley of decision in the Middle East, around the Persian Gulf. Go on. It's a valley of decision. Go on.
For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
So this how basically in the Middle East, how part World War III going to start. So the day of the Lord is what? Near in the valley of decision in the Middle East, around the Persian Gulf. Go on, brother.
This is back to the article in RT. It says the US-led naval patrol were stepped up, and American troops and air defense system were set up to Saudi Arabia and the UAE, based in nearby Bahrain. The US Fifth Fleet has been active in the Gulf both before and since the flare last year. The US insists patrols are essential to protect shipping routes against Iran's malignant behavior. Malign behavior. It's Isaiah 13 and verse 4. It says the noise of a multitude in the mountain, like as of a great people.
Because, you know, as the brother read the article, I say, the West basically been even before last year, as I mentioned about, you know, certain things will take place last year, with American June get shoot and all these things. Things been going on in the Middle East. You see, around the Persian Gulf. So these things basically been taking place enough basically bring forth this third world war destruction. You see, that's what I mentioned. You see, in the Middle East, how this destruction is going to start, this third world war destruction. So it's always scripture said the noise of a multitude in the mountain, because even the father going to get all these military, in the Middle East, so they can destroy each other. So this is how the scripture is right here. In Isaiah, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, go on.
Like as a great people.
Like of a great people, go on.
A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations.
Go on.
Gathered together.
Gathered together. To basically fight, go on.
The Lord of hosts muster at the host of the battle.
So even the father want to muster at the host of the battle. You see, the Yahweh Shemir shall want to basically bring forth this destruction. See, in the definite tree, say, Lord say, my determination is together, the nation, so they can basically pour wrath upon them, righteous indignation. You see me upon these heathen nations.
It says, they come from a far country. See, from the end of heaven, even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation.
And even the Lord, Yahushai, and the weapons of his indignation, talking about all the ICBM missiles, they're going to shoot off on the land of America, and also on the land of Israel. You see, because America going to become a 100% desert. You see, those are the Lord, Yahweh Shemir Shai. What?
Says, even his weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land.
To destroy the whole land of America. You see, ultimately, that's going to take, that will basically take place at the time to come here. America going to burn by ICBM missiles. Super say, you shall leave them, neither root nor branch. What?
It says, Hold ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
It shall come as a what? Destruction from the Almighty. Finish?
It says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. See? And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them.
Can't you say pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them? You see, like men gonna basically, cry. You see, and at time to come here, like never cried before, because the level of chaos will come upon the earth. You see, even fear will make a lot of people die. You see, me heart attack. I take them, based off of the things where them see take place here. You see, me have people already scared already because of this whole coronavirus. So when things get real serious, when things shit at the fan and things get real serious, you see me? This is how it will take place according to the scripture. What?
They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate.
To lay the land of America desolate.
And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Because according to Zechariah 13 and 8, you see me, in all the land of America, 2 parts therein shall cut off and die. 2 to the people are get put to death here. But a 3rd shall left to go through the fire.
And we can add for the axe, basically, the main powerhouse everybody feels have come out victorious in this third world war is basically the Edomites, which are the so-called white people, Russia or America, or the Moabites, which are the Chinese. But we read a prophecy from out the book of Numbers. It This is Numbers 24 and verse 16. Say, he had said, which hear the words of Yahweh, and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes open. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise up out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab.
Go on. Talking about Yahushua, go on.
Right, and destroy all the children of Shet.
Right?
And Edom shall be a possession.
Go on.
Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies. And Israel shall do valiantly, right? Out of Jacob shall come, so out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. Right? So basically, Yahushua, as you can go in, Yahushua and through the Heavenly Father, are the real orchestrator, are all the way see go on the whole war. You know, as the scripture says, the Lord of hosts must take the host of the battle. And Yahushua come and subdue all of these nations. As the scripture says, he come from a far country. You know what I mean? Even the Lord and the weapon of his indignation. So the Lord come, as the scripture even say in our Revelation, say, the Lord wear many crowns. You know what I mean? You know, because he's going to subdue all of the nations, man, and really, you know what I mean, put
take
back
them power, yeah?
Scripture say in 2 Ezra 13, it will say, when Lord Yahushua come out of the church, some was basically bound and some was glad. I think in 2 Ezra 13. You can bring to it.
So this is 2 Ezra 13 on
Yeah, you can start this.
Alright. This is 2 Ezra 13, start at verse 11. Say on start at verse 10, this makes sense. So, but only I saw he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
Talking about the laser from the chariots, because according to the scripture, Yahushua come back with thousands and thousands of chariots. You see, it Psalms 68 and verse 17 says the chariots of the Lord are 20,000, even thousands of angels. So the Lord Yahushua come back with thousands, you see me, of chariots and thousands of angels. You see, so let's talk about the laser beam from the chariots. Right. So she was go on?
And out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, the great tempest, and fell violently upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable number.
So all these military are together, you see me, in the year, and then fighter jets to fight against the Yahushua and the plane. All of them are get burned up according to this prophecy, because it's a future prophecy. Go on.
Alright. So upon a sudden, so that upon a sudden, an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived but only dust and smell of smoke. And when I saw this, I was afraid. Afterward, I saw the same man come down from the mountain and call another peaceable multitude, and there came much people unto him. Right? Wherefore he was glad. Some were sorry, some of them were bound, and some were bought of them that were offered. Right?
So some were glad and some were bound. You see, because according to the scripture, according to Bible prophecy, after this third reservoir destruction, the so-called white people, the Edomites are going to slavery along with all these heathen nations. What?
I say, some were bound, some were sorry, of them were bound, right? And others, some of them, it's like some bought of them that were offered, right? Then was I sick, right, through great fear, and I was awakened.
So Jesus was basically sick, the vision of the things when him sit, to come here. To be frightening and scary. Go on.
So, Joel 2 and verse 20, it says, but I will move far off from you, the Northern Army,
talking about the American army. Right?
and I will drive him into a land barren and desolate.
So if I say I'm going to drive the American military into a land barren and desolate, to talk about in Saudi Arabia, desert in Saudi Arabia, right?
With his face towards the east,
His face towards the east, towards the Persian Gulf water, up to the Euphrates. So basically, American military face going to turn, right?
And his inner part towards the uttermost sea,
And his back part towards the uttermost sea to the Red Sea, right?
and his stink shall come up.
And the American military soldiers will stink come up because a lot of them going to get put to death here. A lot of these military soldiers will basically go, Lord How Hashemi are going to make, you see me, his president sending to the Middle East, you know, forget to get put to death here. See, a lot of them going to get put to death in the Middle East. Right?
And his ill savor shall come up, because he hath done great things.
Exactly.
Against the Lord, and being proud against the Lord, How Hashemi.
Right, so why am I proud of you? See, my Lord going to bring them now. So that I say all praises and honor to Yahweh Hashemi, Hashemi, Kakodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Greenman Stone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there, push his truth, continue to push his truth, because, you know, pretty soon they're going to leave this wicked society. Shalom.
Shalom.